learned at school and at university about humankind history is wrong. This place has changed everything that we knew before. This is Göbekli Tepe, almost a 12,000-year-old religious temple. 12,000 years! Can you even imagine that? Imagine how many years divide us from the creation of the Egyptian pyramids. It's more than 4,500 years. Even more years divide the creation of this place, Göbekli Tepe, and the pyramids in Egypt. It's hard to perceive. This is the most ancient place ever created by humans and discovered so far. This place has existed as long as the human history remembers itself. But it's not only important because it's the top one surviving building. The archaeological findings in Göbekli Tepe led to crucial discoveries in understanding humankind history. Here I must highlight that all the conclusions are preliminary, since less than 5% of the site has been excavated. What did we know before the discovery of Göbekli Tepe? Firstly, it was believed that the first civilization appeared in the 4th millennium BC, or about 6,000 years ago in Mesopotamia, which is now Iraq. But Göbekli Tepe has been existing for 12,000 years. So it seems that a developed civilization already existed at that time, 12,000 years ago. The scale of the temple suggests that its construction required a large number of people, their organization and social hierarchy. Look how the pillars are massive. These are ancient megaliths. Some of them weigh 10 tons. How they were moved and set in place is a mystery. And they are so richly decorated. You cannot just wake up and build a big temple with complex and delicate elements, because it requires expertise and experience to construct such a building. It means that people with advanced technologies had existed before the construction of the temple, even earlier than 12,000 years ago, which changes everything that we knew about our ancestors. They were not only hunters and gatherers, as it was presumed before, but also advanced people. There were many workers who built Göbekli Tepe, but what did they eat? This question leads to another interesting thing. Before the discovery of Göbekli Tepe, there were disputes whether the adoption of farming caused people to settle down, or settling down caused people to adopt farming. Some prehistorians think that the example of Göbekli Tepe shows that it was religion that brought people together and caused them to settle down and organize complex social structures. And because of their settling down, agriculture was invented. There is also another version that the civilization that built Göbekli Tepe already knew agriculture before coming to the region. So maybe, after all, it was agriculture that made people settle down, not religion. One thing is certain. There were far more developed people at that time, but from which regions and places came those people who knew agriculture? This is a big unresolved mystery. We all heard about the Egyptian pyramids or Stonehenge, but not so many people know about Göbekli Tepe. Why? The thing is that Göbekli Tepe was hidden inside the earth for thousands of years. Someone deliberately covered the temple with earth in the 8th millennium BC. But who and why is a mystery. Archaeologists accidentally discovered it recently, in 1994. Before that, people in the area had been living for thousands of years, working in agriculture, and all that time they didn't have a clue what the precious site was beneath them. As you see, Göbekli Tepe has many mysteries. Archaeological work is constantly carried out here, and every year scientists report new discoveries. You see how important Göbekli Tepe is. It hides the truth about humankind history. It's very interesting what else will be discovered here. I'm sure that soon this site will become a very famous tourist destination.